It's in times like this where Ketchum is not around that it makes me wonder who would be the next world champion after him if he's not in the Coronation Series anymore. That's what we're going to find out today, trainers. Join me in this adventure. Let's go! Welcome to another KuroBlitz video. Today we are going to analyze who is going to be the next Pokemon World Champion, the next great monarch of the World Coronation Series after Ash and Leon have defected from the tournament. Because now Leon is in the Battle Tower, just like how we see in the anime, training all of the trainers of Galar, just like Bee and Hop, and Ash during Necessary Pokemon Master. He had no rematches during that epilogue, so we need to see who is now the world champion and who could be the world champion in the third venue of this worldwide competition. And this is the analytics that I want to bring to you guys. Because with Ash and Leon, the finalists out of the picture, this means that Cynthia would be the de facto world champion for the next world tournament. She would be the #1 from Jump, and therefore Diantha, represent Legend ZA and also Pokemon X and Y, she would be the vice champion of the world. Which means that the people that Ash and Leon defeated in the top 8, those respectively being Steven and Alain, they would basically, alongside Cynthia and Diantha, they would be the worldwide Elite Four, with Iris being ranked as #5 of the world, and therefore the #6, sadly, as a downgrade, it would have to be Lance. But it might change in the future, so we shall see about that. And with Raihan being #8, I feel like he would have to be upgraded to #7, and therefore for the new #8 of the Masters Day tournament to have some Scarlet and Violet representation and also to even the genders into 4 and 4, I'm going to have Geeta here. But don't you worry, she's not going to last as long. I feel like for the 4th tournament and after it will be Nimona who will replace her. But we need to have her here for a moment because she's going to be fodder. And this is going to be the first match of this new Masters Day tournament. For the quarterfinals, Geeta is going to battle Steven Stone. And of course, Steven is going to win easily. However, I decided to give Geeta a more appropriate team. She's going to keep, her Glamora, as well as Dragapult, Chesnaught, and Gambit. However, I decided to give her other Pokemon, such as Amarouche and Frostmoth. I think it will be, a more psychic fitting than Espatra and a more ice fitting than Avalon. I think these Pokemon do make a lot of sense. However, Steven is going to utilize, Skarmory, Alolan Sandslash from Master ZX, his 2 Hoenn fossils, as well as Aggron and Mega Metagross. And this would probably be, how the match would be perceived. Let me know in the comments down below how you can see this battle going all out. Now let's go for the other match in these quarterfinals, and they're going to be against the representatives of the Kalos region, the champion Diantha, and the elite trainer of Alain. Because now with Malva out of the picture, Alain will probably be the de facto Elite Four member in terms of her character replacement. And when it comes to Diantha, Diantha is going to utilize her Game Cannon team, and from Alain's perspective is going to utilize 3 Dark Pokemon, being of Malamar, Weavile, and Tyranitar, also utilizing his own version of Metagross. And for more representation in terms of battling, he's going to utilize his Unpheasant as well as Mega Charizard X. As for the minute notions and details of the battle, I'm going to leave it up to you, the viewer, as well as your brilliant imagination. However, needless to say that Alain would win and therefore prove his worth against the champion of his own region. And after that, in terms of match number 3, we would have Raihan against Cynthia. The second strongest in Galar versus the strongest in the eastern regions of the Pokemon world. And Raihan is going to utilize Cyclizar, Tortinator, Sandaconda, Gigalith, Flygon, and Duraludon in Gigantamax form, with Cynthia using Spiritomb, Glaceon, Eelektross, Togekiss, Roserade, and Mega Garchomp, utilizing Pokemon from her Diamond and Pearl team, her Platinum team, as well as the Unova team from, the Undella Town battle. Cynthia doesn't have a proper chance of battling Leon. However, battling Leon's rival, it's going to basically give her like a gouge in terms of, how to measure the terms of prowess and all of that. And I think this will also be a great, battle for Raihan as well. Because now he would be in the Masters 8 and he will, now try to win against Cynthia. However, given how his strategy is for a Sandstorm team with Garchomp in the field, it's not going to be much of a threat. But he's going to defeat 5 of Cynthia's Pokemon. I will give that to Raihan though. I will give that to him. But Glaceon with Freeze Dry, it's going to be difficult to, get around that, and therefore Cynthia would have the win in this fight. But Raihan still gives it all. And so therefore, the final match of the quarterfinals is going to be the champion of Kanto and Johto against the champion of Unova, the Dragon Master Lance and the Dragon Prodigy Iris. It's going to be master and pupil. Iris is going to battle and defeat the cousin of Claire, therefore prompting her to greater heights in terms of, how it comes to actually be a Dragon Master in the Pokemon world. As for Lance's team, I decided to give him Mega Aerodactyl, Dracozolt, Shiny Gyarados, Alolan Executor, Hydreigon, and Dragonite. And for Iris's team, given how Lance is using his Dragonite, Iris wants to surprise him by not using hers. She's going to utilize new Pokemon that she caught all over the seasons. I don't know what the hell I'm saying here. It would be Druddigon from the game, a Flapple because of her connection with Ash. It would be Mega Aggron because of Black 2 and White 2 as well. Archeops, it's an Archeops, what more can I say? After Ash got a fossil of his own in Dracovish, she would also want to give it a try, and therefore using Salamence and Haxorus. And with this, it would be the win that Iris would get. Iris would win against Lance, and therefore we are now going to see the matches in the semifinals of this version of the World Tournament after Ash and Leon give it their all out. And both of these matches are going to be pupil against, master. It's going to be a mentor relationship as well as their student. I'm going to have Steven battle Alain. And Alain is going to win this match. We have amazing fights with Steven, using his Skarmory, Aggron, Metagross in terms of Mega Evolution. He's going to utilize Ruin Pokemon like Lunarigas and Claydol, and also his Alolan Sandslash from Master ZX. And after watching Ash using Pikachu and EMZ against his Metagross, he would want to go to Alola to learn about Z crystals and all the mineral properties. He already had an amazing battle with Geeta because of terrestrialization, so he would one day also want to go to Paldea to study those geological and geographical proportions. As for Alain, he's also, another great trainer, and besides Charizard, he should have also other Pokemon capable of Mega Evolution. That's why I give him a Gallade. I think in terms of, his sense of justice, it will make a lot of sense. And also an Audino, it's the only Pokemon of Unova that we know that can Mega Evolve, and I think it will be a nice companion for Marin to, also bond with. But because it's an Alain Pokemon, this would be no regular Audino like a Nurse Joyce. It would be a no pushover, like at all. As for the other ones, for Alain, I decided to give him 3 of the Titan Pokemon of Paldea, those being of Cloth, Earthworm, and Dondozo, and therefore after this match, Alain would get the win and go to the finals. And in the match right after, we get, another similar mirror match when it comes to Cynthia against Iris, with Cynthia using Spiritomb, Milotic, Porygon Z from the BDSP rematch, and we also get Togekiss, Komoho from that One Journeys episode, as well as Master ZX and Mega Garchomp. As for Iris, she's going to utilize more unorthodox draconic tactics. She's going to use her Emolga, a Gigantamax Lapras in terms of, promotion for Sword and Shield. She has one in Black 2 and White 2, and she would also get, accustomed to her fear of ice types. She would use her Excadrill, her first partner here. I think it makes a lot of thematic sense. She will use a Scolipede, another worm-looking Pokemon, and she also gets, not afraid of these species anymore. Also a nice tie-in to how now Hash has a Leavanny, and she then uses her Dragonite in this match, as well as Haxorus. And she gets the win, and she goes to the finals to battle Ash's Kalos rival, that being of Alain. And this is going to be the fight that's going to crown the next world champion, the next monarch of the tournament in terms of Pokemon battles. It's going to be Alain versus Iris. And Iris is going to win. I've decided to give Iris the win because that way it also aligns perfectly to the whole thing about Sword and Shield, about passing the torch to the next generation. It will make a lot of sense. And that way we get a European champion in Leon, a Japanese champion in Ash, and now an American champion in Iris. Iris would use the team of Lapras, Flapple, Excadrill, Scolipede, Dragonite, and Haxorus, while Alain would use a new team of Pokemon that she has no idea how to measure, and it's going to be a team of Pokemon that all of them can potentially Mega Evolve, just like his Charizard, those being of Metagross, Tyranitar, Swampert, Pidgeot, and Beedrill. It's going to be a very fun fight, and with Iris winning and therefore getting the crown, now figuratively and literally as well, it means it's going to be a new post-Ash era upbringing in terms of new trainers and a brand new generation in terms of wanting to knock Iris down a peg in terms of her throne. I can see trainers from all over Unova and all over the world trying to defeat this new Pokemon World Monarch and therefore this new prodigy and inspiring Dragon Master. But yeah, folks, there you have it. This is who I see being the next Monarch in the Pokemon World Championships. I think Iris would be a great World Champion. And when it comes to the World Championships, I did another video just today about how could have Ash won had he used his Alola team from Pokemon the series Sun and Moon. So make sure to watch that video down below as well. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Make sure to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the page. And I will see you another time, trainers. KuroBlitz out.